Well, welcome to this week's video. Slightly different venue. We're way up in Yorkshire on Bempton Cliffs, looking for the puffins and the gannets and just generally some seabirds. The weather has been a real challenge. Yesterday was interesting.
Really cold and really wet and really windy, wasn't it?
But so
Little trinity
had
there.
a couple of 2 or 3 hours here. Fortunately, we've got a hotel that's, well, it's a bit of a jaunt, but it's a lovely hotel. Which is really nice present for my kids from the 60th. So it's been really nice staying there. So yeah, and we've popped in here today before working our way back south. And yeah, just really pleased we came because the break in the weather is just about right. They've got some rain coming later on this afternoon, which time we'll be leaving. And we're really pleased. I think we've got a little bit of footage.
Yeah, definitely so.
Of the
Very
gannets.
happy, very happy. I think getting to at least see some puffins, and razorbills and kittiwakes.
So it's been a real,
quite a selection of seabirds.
It's been well worth coming up.
I would say so, 100%.
Which is
yeah,
really pleased.
very much so.
And like I say, the hotel was absolutely amazing.
Oh, that was absolute dream come true, wasn't it? Yeah, really fabulous.
Brilliant. So this is part one of my birthday presents from the kids. Part two is going to be up in Scotland in October for the October half term. So let's see what comes up there. But so far for today, really pleased. We're going to drop off to Stratford-on-Avon on the way back, stay overnight there to break up the journey home.
Shakespeare's country.
And yeah, let's see what comes. Bempton Cliffs overlooks the North Sea, and with this such changeable weather and high winds, really found it difficult to keep the camera steady. As you leave the RSPB shop and main site, you turn left as you meet the cliffs, and the first viewpoint is the grandstand, and from here we saw the first of our puffins just below us to the right. So we continued our walk towards Jubilee Corner, where Denise decided it was a good opportunity to practice her bird in flight pictures. Once we reached the Jubilee viewpoint, the view was quite outstanding really. There were so many gannets and other seabirds flying in and out from the cliffs, and it was quite difficult to spot the puffins. You had to look out for their distinctive orange beak and legs as they flew in and out, but once you got your eye in, you could spot them. I traced a couple coming in and landing on the cliffs. Once there, you could see where they were nesting. As the weather started to improve, we continued our cliff top walk towards Flamborough. We had a hint from a good friend of ours who's visited previously that the gannets collect the grass for their bedding on the slopes above the cliffs, where we took an opportunity to take some photographs. With the improved light, it was a little bit easier to spot the puffins, and we saw a couple moving in and out, presumably from their nests. They were disappearing back and then coming out, and so we could see them. I can imagine that later on in the year would be slightly better in respect to seeing them feeding their young. So although coming to Bempton Cliffs was an important part of the trip, it wasn't the primary reason. My 60th birthday celebration in the hotel was the primary goal, but definitely this is going to be a return, and I think so we'll probably look at getting a hotel much closer to the cliffs so that we can spend a much longer time here, maybe get a bed and breakfast for 2 or 3 days, so we can pick the times around the weather, but getting here nice and early, and you could easily spend the whole day here observing these beautiful birds. The last puffin we saw, possibly on the nest, was just as we were leaving, and then it was really quite close to one of the platforms. But I still struggled to keep the camera steady in the winds. We've quickly gone through some of the hundreds, if not thousands, of photographs myself and Denise has taken, and selected some of our favourites so far and added those to the end of the film here, so hopefully you enjoy them. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a big thumbs up, like and subscribe, and as always, hope you join me in the next one.